guys, welcome back again from Tampa Bay. This may, depending on how the evening goes, be a dual channel vlog because I'm going over to a cigar event and to see a couple people in Tampa, going to Tampa Humidor. And of course it just starts raining. We've had spotty showers all day. I think I'm going to outrun them because they're kind of sticking around this area. Not so much Tampa, but we'll see. Good thing I'm all waterproof. So I'm going over there to see my buddy Jack Tarano, who's representing Duran Cigars once again. He's also got an event tomorrow, but I can't make that one. Would have been better because that one was closer to me. This one's about an hour away. But Tampa Humidor is really great for events. It's huge. Lots of cigars. They've got probably the best volume selection in the entire Tampa area and a huge lounge area. So it's a good combo. And they've now got a full bar. That was an addition earlier this year, which they sorely needed. They're kind of known in the area as a working cigar lounge too. They've got free Wi-Fi and lots of conference tables and lots of comfy chairs. It's kind of like a hotel lounge or, you know, a conference area. So lots of guys would go there to work during the day, just like other people go to Starbucks or sometimes McDonald's, pop open their laptops and hey, they can have a cigar and now drink while doing their work. I put in air to my tires just before I left here. Wow, what a difference. Just a few pounds. I mean like 4 or 5 pounds. Day and night difference. Last night when I did that vlog, when I went out to try to find the pie, steering felt a little slushy. You know, it wasn't bad, but I noticed something was different, especially coming off a lot of miles. What the heck happened there? Looks like, oh, they broke a 6-pack of beer. It looked like puke at first. Then I saw the glass bottles. At least they're trying to clean it up. Anyway, last night I noticed it just wasn't quite right, you know? So I checked it, and sure enough, the front was down just about 5 pounds. All right. Everybody's turning. I love that. We'll turn too. Rear is only down 3 or 4. But it's very noticeable. So I pumped it back up and boom, right back to normal. I've seen a few cases where people have reviewed the FJR and said that the steering was slow or it didn't like to turn. Comments similar to that. Wow, cut that guy off. And I always have to wonder, well, dude, what was your tire pressure at? Because I'll tell you what, if you set the front to the factory spec in the manual of 36, it sucks. I mean, it just sucks. If you set it to 40, it's awesome. Like riding on a rail. So just that little difference. I don't know why they changed that spec. It used to be, I want to say 38 or 39, and then they went down. They didn't make any engineering changes. They just changed the spec in the book. But most FJR riders I know, or know online or see online, we all know to run them a little bit higher than the book spec. I run 40 in the front, 42 in the rear, and that's for me solo or with 2-up, and it's fantastic. I have to top it off, I'd say every month is about when I would start to feel it. Every 2 weeks if you want to just keep it up and not have to feel it. I think I mentioned it earlier in another vlog, but these tubeless tires certainly leak air a lot more than the tube tires. My bobber, man, that thing doesn't leak a pound of air in a month. Nothing. Just sits there. It's better than a bicycle, man. But these tubeless, you got to keep up on it. So I'm going to head on out here, fight this annoying, almost rush hour traffic. Oh, that's a cool car. What is that? Besides rusty. Can't read it. And I'm not a classic car expert. Cereal Marshmallow's channel, he'd know. I think he'd know. I can't read the thing. It's behind a big Florida sign on the license plate. It says Pontiac. Alright. My dad would know what that is. You know, I think I like them like that, with the patina and the natural age, better than all looking restored. Because you can drive that. You can go out on the road, do anything you want, not have to care about it. Who cares about rock chips? Who cares about rain? It doesn't matter. But if you've got a pristine one that's worth a ton of cash and you put a ton of cash into, you really don't want to be riding out in these conditions. Or driving, I should say. That's pretty cool to see. Alright, I'll pick this up when we get to the event. Hopefully, although I doubt it, we have a lot of people. Because number one, the company, like 99% of them, didn't promote it. There's nothing on their website about it. And even if Tampa Humidor did promote it, nobody sees it. Because all they got is like a never used Facebook page. And on their website, their events tab is buried. And I didn't even see anything for that. I had to contact the guy and ask what time it was going to be. So, I don't get it. If you're having an event, why the hell don't you promote it? Seriously, I don't get it. See you in a bit. Okay, maybe it's a silly question, but I just don't get it. You see these DIY tint jobs all over the place, and they suck. I mean, they're horrible. Horrible. Bubbling up, peeling up, all over. Why don't you just peel it off? Seriously, you cannot look out of that with any good kind of picture. Why don't you take it off? Busch Boulevard, home of Busch Gardens and Tampa Humidor. Remember the last time I came down here, I got off on the wrong exit because it had been so long, and it took me forever to get back to the right road because it was rush hour. Once you get off that freeway, man, it's a nightmare to go on the side streets and to get back on the freeway. It's just solid traffic. We're just coming into rush hour now, but luckily I only have like, I don't know, 3 blocks to go to the left if we can ever get through this light. And we'll be there. But this is how Tampa is, pretty much from 5 to 7. Whew, it is freaking humid. It was 78 when I left the house, 84 right now, but it's, 100% humidity because it's slightly drizzling. I can feel the steam coming off the road, literally. You can even see it in some spots, but it's just wafting up my helmet. I got sweat rolling down inside my jacket under my arms. Oh. One more light. That should do it. We're not having good timing so far. Oh, I smell hot dogs. That would be Mel's hot dogs. They're really good if you're in the area. Ah, yum. Almost there. We're just going up to this next train track, and it's on the left, and you can see on the other way here why it's a pain in the butt to get anywhere this time of day. Just solid if you're going the wrong direction. Here we come. Looks like a pretty good turnout, although I bet only 10 of those cars are for Tampa Humidor. It's in a shared strip mall. Now, can we cross the road without dying? That's the question. It's not going to be easy. Gonna have to wait. What I don't like is when it gets to the point where traffic's stopped and then I have to try to ease my way through. You never know what's... See, I can't see what's beyond this truck here. And their lane isn't stopped yet, so I don't want to ease out and then get slammed. I can start... See, this guy's turning out here, but I can see through the truck. And okay. Oh, that's just dangerous. I hate that. But at least that guy was nice enough to stop and not block the road like so many people do. So I appreciate that. Tampa Humidor, and here's my usual spot right in front. Time for some cigars. Now, I brought my own, as I always do, because even though they do have a good selection, they keep them like crap, like everybody does. Way over humidified. So if you come here, or if you're going to any B&M for the first time, just assume that they don't keep their cigars in great smoking condition, and bring your own. Now, I'll buy one here and I'll use the bar, but beyond that, nah, forget it. Because why would you want to waste $5, $10, $15 on a cigar that doesn't burn very well because they're over humidifying it? So I got my little travel humidor. I got my cutter and a lighter in it, a bunch of cigars, so I'll be sharing as well. Brought a couple Nicaristicas, a Norteño, and a Herrera Esteli, so should be good enough to spend at least a couple hours. Let's go inside. Well, it was pretty much a dead event. Turns out it was an unofficial event. Jack was just here killing time for an official event that starts tomorrow, so he was just kind of hanging out there. That's why there was nothing on the website for this one. But I met a viewer there and his girlfriend. We just hung out, enjoyed a few cigars, had a couple beers, sat down for a few hours and chilled. Now it's time to go back home. Tell you what, after riding in that worst possible rain conditions up north, nothing down here seems like anything anymore. Love it. Alright, that's it, guys. Catch you next time. I don't know if I'm going to have another Two-Wheel Obsession video until after Thanksgiving, so if I don't see you until then, I hope everyone does have, for those that are in the US and celebrate it, have a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.